Those of you who are following my social media accounts during the month of October may have noticed that I was posting a lot of short stories, aiming to post one a day. These were just stuff that I would just sit down on my laptop, crank out in one sitting, and just post them out for the world to look at. Good, bad, mediocre, didn't really matter. The reason I did these short stories was because I wanted to try applying some of the mentality that's been cultivated in my martial arts training to other aspects of my life. For context, I train at least 6 different styles. My highest ranked one is Chen style Tai Chi. I've also been training in Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, Kali, Silat, and Jeet Kune Do for the past, I'd say, 3 years now. And one commonality when you're training martial arts is that there often is a lot of drilling where you're trying to get a better understanding of a technique that you've been shown. And the thing that comes from drilling any sort of technique multiple times, whether it's a hip escape into a scissor sweep, or if you're doing Muay Thai and you're drilling your basic right kick, or if you're doing Tai Chi and you're drilling your form, or if you're doing Kali or Silat and you're drilling part of your Jurus or part of your Karenzas, naturally it can get pretty repetitive over times. But the idea here is you're putting in reps. Now, the reason that I chose short stories is that I didn't want to stress myself out and give this idea that I was trying to craft a larger story, because me being neurotic, I'm naturally one of those people that is effectively tries to set up Chekhov's armory, where I try to make sure that every piece that I'm setting up in a story is going to have some sort of payoff or some sort of cohesion over the course of the story. And that sort of thing would drive me insane. So I figured, okay, short stories, nice, self-contained. I don't need to worry about trying to connect everything to everything. And as such, that made it easier for me to apply that kind of mentality where I'm just sitting down, writing these stories. Good, bad, mediocre, didn't matter. I was putting in reps. I have found that that approach has been a lot more helpful to me letting go of my inner perfectionist when it comes to trying to apply myself to cultivate some of these more creative hobbies that I'm trying to reconnect with, even as society decides to make it almost impossible to do so. That's something that I'm hoping to carry with me into the new year as I strive for some of my more ambitious creative goals, and I highly encourage anybody watching this to try applying that sort of thinking when you're trying to cultivate a creative skill. Writing, music, drawing, whatever it is you're trying to put in. Good, bad, mediocre, just put in the reps. But that's just one man's opinions. Am I onto something? Am I crazy as usual? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time for the next year-end vlog.